Sam Cooke is often hailed as the king of soul, but did you know his start in music was more gospel than soul? Born in 1931 in Mississippi, Sam began singing in the church where his father was a minister. In fact, his first break came when he joined the gospel group, the Soul Stirrers, as a teenager. His smooth voice quickly made him a standout in the gospel scene, but he didn't make the switch to secular music without some funny opposition. Gospel fans were so upset about him leaving gospel that some people would attend his shows just to boo him for going pop. One of the funniest stories about Sam's early career involves his first major hit, "You Send Me," which he recorded under a pseudonym. At the time, he was worried that his gospel fans would be offended by his new secular sound, so he credited the song to Dale Cooke. When the song became a hit, his fans quickly realized that Dale Cooke was just Sam in disguise, leading to a mix of outrage and laughter. In fact, Sam's explanation, "I guess I just couldn't fool them with the voice," became an inside joke among his fans. Sam's smooth vocals led to him being invited to perform in places he never imagined. Once, early in his career, he was asked to sing at a debutante ball for high society guests. Sam agreed, but when he showed up, the tuxedo they had rented for him didn't fit. Apparently, it was so tight that Sam joked on stage, "If I hit a high note too hard, this jacket might rip." The audience found it hilarious, and Sam kept them laughing throughout the evening while still delivering a stellar performance. Another interesting fact about Sam's early career was his fear of flying. In his first few years of touring, Sam refused to fly and insisted on driving to all his shows. This became quite the ordeal, especially when he had to make long trips across the country. His bandmates often joked that Sam knew every diner and gas station in America because he spent so much time on the road. As Sam transitioned into pop music, he didn't forget his gospel roots. In fact, he would often sneak gospel melodies into his secular songs, which led to a funny moment during one recording session. One of the producers asked Sam, "Are we recording a pop hit or getting ready for Sunday service?" Sam laughed and said, "Why can't we do both?" Sam Cooke hit his peak in the late 1950s and early 1960s with iconic songs like Chain Gang, Cupid, and Twistin' the Night Away. But what many people don't know is that Sam once accidentally twisted his own ankle right before a big TV performance. Determined not to cancel, he performed the entire show while subtly leaning on his microphone stand. Fans had no idea, and Sam later joked that the real twist was backstage when he was limping. At the height of his fame, Sam was known for his sharp style and always being impeccably dressed. However, one time during a concert in New York, the zipper on his pants broke right before he went on stage. In true showbiz spirit, Sam performed the entire show with his jacket strategically tied around his waist to avoid a wardrobe malfunction. After the show, he humorously remarked, "That might have been my tightest performance yet." One of Sam's biggest hits, "Wonderful World," almost didn't happen. During the recording session, Sam showed up with a cold and could barely speak, let alone sing. But with the help of some honey and lemon tea, he pushed through and recorded the song in just 2 takes. The crew joked that it was the wonderful tea that made the track happen. Sam's touring days were filled with funny mishaps. Once, while performing in the Deep South, he arrived at a venue only to find that they had misspelled his name on the marquee. Instead of Sam Cooke, it read Ham Cooke. Sam got such a kick out of it that he took a picture in front of the sign and told the audience later, "I guess I'm what's for dinner tonight." Even at his peak, Sam Cooke was incredibly humble and never let his fame go to his head. When asked what he thought of being called the King of Soul, he once replied, "Well, I'm still trying to figure out where my crown is. Maybe they mailed it to the wrong address." Sam Cooke's life was full of charm, humor, and warmth, which endeared him to everyone he met. Born into a large family, Sam was always the one to make others laugh, even when times were tough. He often joked that his voice came from having to shout over his 6 siblings just to be heard at the dinner table. Despite his rise to fame, Sam always stayed connected to his roots. One time, after playing a sold-out show, he drove back to his old neighborhood just to grab a sandwich from his favorite deli. When fans saw him, they couldn't believe the superstar was back in his old stomping grounds. Sam simply said, "Fame doesn't change your taste buds." Sam's personal life was filled with ups and downs, but he kept a light-hearted approach. He was once asked about the challenges of balancing fame with family life, and he joked, "Fame is just like family, they both keep you up all night." Tragically, Sam's life was cut short in 1964 at the age of 33 under mysterious circumstances. His death shocked the music world, but even in his passing, fans remember him not just for his music, but for his infectious sense of humor and warmth. His friends often recall how Sam could light up any room with a joke or a funny story, even during difficult times. Though Sam Cooke's life was brief, his legacy continues to inspire and entertain fans all over the world. His music remains timeless, and his quick wit and laughter are remembered by those who knew him personally. Sam's ability to bring joy to others, both through his songs and his humor, is a testament to the lasting impact he has had on generations of music lovers.